Did you see this? Look at
this.
Look at this. Just look at that. Oh, that's exactly what we were looking for. Are we still planning on doing van life with a baby? Good morning, folks. Ralph and Luke coming at you on a beautifully foggy and kind of gloomy fall morning. It's been like cloudy and wet all week. We're just on the way to Lou's work. I walk her every morning, but she is 27 weeks yesterday, and we have this like particular spot that we go to take a photo. There's a couple spots that we go on the walk to her work, but this is one of them. It's kind of sketch.
It's dumpy, look. This nice little alley. It has a pretty leaf wall.
It's pretty simple.
It won't last that much longer, I suppose, with fall. But
No, it'll get better because it'll get all red like these guys up here.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, put your belly out. Put your belly out.
Put it out. Here it is.
All right, so
I'm gonna need a new sweater. Sorry, I'm like stretching the crap out of this one.
Luke keeps asking if she looks fat. What? I mean, first of all, don't never ask that question to your spouse. Secondly, you look great. You just look like you got a little baby in you.
You asked me if I could fit through something the other day.
Like, it was
are you
tight.
Okay to fit
I could barely fit through it. Okay, Luke's got to go to work, and then after work, we're gonna talk a little bit about van life, because some of you guys have been asking about that, and we want to address it. So we're going to.
That and baby registry, maybe.
Yeah.
Combination of things.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey guys, I know I said I was gonna vlog when Lou got home from work, but I just took a quick break from the screen, from doing some work, and went to check the P.O. box, and, well, let me show you real quick. That's a big haul. Now obviously I'm gonna wait until Lou's home to open that, because I have a very good feeling that it's from her baby registry, which we'll talk about as soon as we get her from work.
Jelly!
The kids are home. Did you see this? Look at this. Look at this. Just look at that.
What is this, a friggin' crib?
I don't know, but I got to the P.O. box.
And your mind was blown?
I went to the P.O. box and I opened the little door thing. We don't have a spot for big packages like this, but there's like 4 pieces of, like 4 notices in there. It was like,
wow.
Holy cow. And then the lady brought this thing out and I was like, okay, cool. And then she's like, got a couple more for you, and brought this giant one out.
That's awesome.
These 2 giant ones.
Oh my gosh.
So,
should we see what's going on?
Let's see what's going on.
Ralph and Lou.
Do you need a knife?
Got it.
You got it?
Don't you even worry about it. Aw, okay, this was on my registry, I believe.
That's what I thought. These were all from your registry.
A little Muslim swaddle.
Does it say?
Stephanie.
Aw. Stephanie.
Oh, that's really cute.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. How did she find out? She's good.
How did you find that out, Stephanie? We didn't even share the link to our registry.
She must have searched. Congrats on upcoming parenthood. Love from Jersey.
Aw, you guys. That's so sweet. That's so nice of you. You guys are hardcore.
They are. I mean, I guess if you were curious, you could probably find it, obviously. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. These are super cute too, Ralph.
They're just little swaddle things?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to get a knife for these bad boys?
Oh, it's so soft. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure who this is from.
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
It's a boob pillow.
A boob pillow? Look at
Oh,
those.
that's so cute. It's like Happy Camper.
I know. Look at this. Read this too, honey.
Here, I'll read it.
Sure. Oh, that's really cute. I love the pattern on it. It's not just for boobs, like.
No, to rest your baby. Like,
Yeah,
I can
like
see
you
from
can use
here.
it too if you want to snuggle the babe. So the boppy is from a friend who couldn't make it to the baby shower that we had on the weekend. And so she purchased this, her and her husband, so Brianna and Sean. And it says, I've heard great things about these, hoping it makes things a little easier and comfortable for you. Congratulations again to the soon-to-be 3 of you. From Brianna and Sean.
That's nice.
That's really nice. Thank you so much for sending us something. That's so precious.
This is package number 3. Oh, Dinah.
Oh, nice. That's for a
Is
change
this a
table.
change pad?
Yeah.
Munchkin change pad.
Wow.
Hokey Dinah.
Does that baby have bunny ears or is it just the packaging?
And that's the extra grip.
Oh, that's good.
This is good. This is nice.
Wow.
So,
That's really nice.
so it doesn't poop on us.
That's for a
Wait,
change table I need to get.
this one's from Jers and Z as well.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
you guys are just spoiling us. My
No kidding.
goodness.
Holy cow.
That's actually really great too. I have to decide what kind of change table
Do you want
I want to
show?
get, but
Alexa, turn on the bedroom light. So this is gonna go, I think Lou already mentioned it,
yes.
but
We'll have
we
to
are
move that
not,
out of the way.
we're gonna get rid of this side table anyway. And then we're gonna have a little change table here, so this will go.
We'll go on the change table, which would probably be maybe that height.
We may move it to the back room, but we still have some stuff to get rid of.
Yeah.
And we have a bassinet and a bunch of laundry. That don't show that. Oh my gosh. Alexa, turn off the bedroom light.
Wow. That's
So,
so great.
Thank you.
Oh my
guys.
goodness. Wow. So much baby stuff.
And a couple people have asked about our registry and whether we would share it, and so we are going to share it in the comments, but guys, please don't, like,
Don't feel obligated.
if anybody wants to contribute, we really appreciate it, but there's absolutely no need to. So, but
Yeah.
thank you very much to those who have. We appreciate it, and we're getting lots of stuff, and we will have more than enough.
We're getting there, eh, bud? Sorry, what were you
We
saying?
are getting there, but it's kind of like it's getting all the extra stuff and thinking about the back room and whatnot.
Right.
This kind of leads us into the next question of van life. Are you guys still doing van life? It's a question that we've got on Instagram and YouTube, and let's sit down real quick. Let's just
I
talk.
can stay.
So let's address the question. Are you guys still doing van life?
Bum, bum, bum.
Are we still doing van life? Are we still pursuing van life with a baby? The answer to that question is, in short, yes, we are still pursuing van life. We haven't really talked about it because we've been sort of like bouncing back and forth as to how much we want to share and how committed we are to full-time van life versus not full-time van life. And right now, this is our answer. We have been checking insurance for a Sprinter type van. We've been looking at Sprinter type vans. We're looking at one in particular right now, although we don't know whether it's gonna be the right one.
Right.
But we are still looking. However, our plan is not to live in it full-time this year because we're having a baby and we'd like to have a home base when we have a baby.
Yeah, we'd like to come home to an apartment rather than a vehicle.
Yeah, like I think for the first
Obviously.
kid, you know, like it's probably best for Lou to have a home base to come home to after she gives birth, wherever she decides to give birth, whether it's a water birth or at the hospital. She still has to decide that, no pressure. But either way, like going from there to a van just doesn't seem like a good idea.
And in the middle of winter, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. However, we still need a vehicle.
Yes. We
Is
do
the camera
100.
falling over?
I think it is on. Yep. Yep, it definitely is.
Okay. However, we still need a vehicle. We need a safe vehicle for the winter so that we can transport our little baby around safely and take it to see our parents. My parents are further away and we want it to be safe driving on the road. And we figure, since we have to get a vehicle anyway, why not look for something that could eventually be that van that we wanted? Financially, we can't get the van that we want and still afford living in the apartment, but we're trying to find a happy medium where we can still live here at least for a certain period of time.
It's falling. Is this gonna be our future? Catch him. She's falling down the stairs.
Gosh, I'm just gonna hold this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're trying to find a happy medium. We still want to get a van because it just makes more sense rather than buying a vehicle and then trying to find a van again later. So we'd still like to get a van that we can convert into at least.
My goodness.
My goodness, what is it?
Who is that?
I wonder if that's the van place. Hold on.
Call back.
Hold on. Hello?
Hi, Johnny here. I just missed your call.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Not bad. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. I was actually just calling about a Sprinter ad that I saw on Kijiji, an 07.
Which one was it?
The 07 white 144-inch wheelbase.
I spoke with a young girl came. She's turning to a camper. She came and bought.
Oh, that's exactly what we were looking for. Okay.
That hurts.
I will have something else for you if you are not on a rush. Check me by the end of this week or beginning next week.
Okay, same kind of...
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, thanks anyway.
Dang it!
Oh my gosh, guess what?
Someone bought it? Seriously? It's been up for 2 days?
A young girl came by and bought it today to convert it into a camping van.
Shove it up your butt. It's so hard to find a friggin' van that's gonna work.
That hurts because it was like...
Ralph! Dang it.
Aw, man. Oh well, okay, well. So there's the answer.
It's really
We're
difficult
still-
to try to find what we're
Yeah,
looking
and
for.
honestly, like guys, this week we wanted to keep it on the down low because we want it to be exciting and surprise when we announce it. But it's just been there's so much going on and it's hard. Like we've been checking insurance this week. We're constantly on Kijiji looking for a van. We're trying to stay within our budget so that we don't screw ourselves over financially for the new year, and we want to make sure that that's priority because we're having a baby. This particular van would just seem like the right one. It was up the beginning of this week. And it had a second row of
Monday.
seats.
Wasn't it up on Monday?
Something like that. It had a second row of seats at a high roof, and it was perfect. Ah!
Not last week, the week before. Same sort of thing. We found a van that we thought would work great.
But it was a low roof.
But it was low roof.
This one was perfect. And it had lower kilometers. Had half the amount of kilometers on it.
Poopy pants.
Anyway, we're still looking. He said to call back next week. He said he might have something similar, so we'll call back.
Well, if he
back
does,
next
he
week.
better call us.
I know. Anyway, guys, sorry for that, but
So that's what it's been like. Found a van, next day, sold.
that's happened a few times where it's just like, oh, this band could work and it's in our budget, and then we call and then it's like gone. Last week we went to check on this black Sprinter with a second row of seats. It was a low roof, but we thought we could make it work for weekend and shorter term travel, and then make adjustments next year for longer term travel.
Yeah.
And we got there and the guy was like, oh, sorry, we just sold it this morning. And we're like, oh my gosh.
So either it's not meant to be or we haven't found the right van.
It's definitely not the first one.
It's just tough.
Anyway, it's been a fun challenge, fun project, and I'm sure we'll find the right one when it's time.
Yeah.
So that's the answer to that. Are we still planning on doing van life with a baby? The answer is yes, but it's slightly different. So we still want to get a van now. We still want to work towards converting that van. However, we may not do full-time travel right away, but we would like to do that at some point. So hopefully that answers the question.
Answers some questions, because some people have been asking. We were just hoping to answer your question with a van.
Yeah, that was really, but that keeps happening.
It's just been so hard. And just like also baby stuff and trying to figure out life. I'm like 7 months pregnant almost.
Yeah.
Time's flying by. It's stressful.
And priorities are different now.
Yeah. So now it's not like full time trying to find a van. It's like, it makes it a little bit more difficult trying to search for something.
But that is our ultimate goal. That is our goal. But as long as, provided it makes sense financially, the van is in our budget, and we can still have a home base for Lou for the first few months of pregnancy. So those are the criteria. Yeah.
There's a lot.
And so the pressure is off a little bit for van life, but it's still our goal.
I'm so upset about that.
So if you guys want to help us find a van, message us.
Yeah.
Got a couple people scouting for us. Because like I said, we have to get a vehicle anyway. We have to get a vehicle.
We need one.
Hopefully that answers your questions. Thank you guys for your generosity with the Amazon registry. And also we're at past 6,000 subscribers. We're going to do a giveaway next week. So keep an eye out for that. I ordered something on Amazon for that today. It will be a subscriber only contest. So if you're not subscribed, then be sure to subscribe now. But we'll give you more details on that next week. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good night. The sun got really bright all of a sudden.
Oh, it's so old, man.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Friday. Okay?
Okay. Peace.